video just released by Evendale Police shows the moments an officer interacted with a neo-Nazi group after that demonstration over 75 near Lincoln Heights.
There's been a lot of discussion, obviously, about this incident since it happened 11 days ago on February 7th. So you're about to see the officer on the overpass first ordering the white supremacist group to get into the U-Haul and leave the bridge when counter-protesters then arrive. So about 5 minutes later, you can see the same officer walk up to the U-Haul outside of a Laughlin local schools building shortly before kids were about to be released from class that day. Here's the exchange now between the Evendale officer and the neo-Nazi group in the U-Haul, and the one man not wearing a mask you're about to see asking if he can go back and pick up his service dog where the protest happened on the overpass on 75.
We're trying to figure out a plan to get that.
Yeah, I don't know if we got to get him an Uber or something. That's probably the best bet, I'm guessing. I don't think anybody knows about
There's a dog. If the dog in there is cool, if the dog is in there is cool with me driving it to you guys, I can go and get it. But there's a dog in there. I don't know.
Yeah, we need to get it. He's my service animal. That's why I really need to get him. But
Here,
get your mask on. I don't give my face right now.
just take that black that shirt off, and you can get my car.
Cool, thank you,
And then, if I got in the driver's seat of the car, would the dog bite me, you think? No.
He'll sniff you to death.
You make sure you got your keys?
Hey,
Yeah, I got the Are you guys done?
yeah, we're done.
There's no other.
We're just trying to go get the dog and get the Jeep and rim around. Yeah, we're gone.
Let's go grab it.
One community in Ohio, which is now the center of a growing national debate about civil rights, hate speech, and the Second Amendment. NBC News correspondent and NBC News Now daily anchor Morgan Radford visited the town of Lincoln Heights, where residents have formed an armed community defense group in the wake of a neo-Nazi rally. Morgan joins us now. You were there just on Tuesday. What did the residents tell you about what's going on?
Yeah, I was there just this week. John, it was fascinating because what's interesting is that this town was founded during the Great Migration back in the 20s as a refuge for black citizens, which is why it was especially painful when neo-Nazis suddenly appeared in this 3,000-person majority black town. But they decided to fight back, taking up arms and patrolling their own streets. Now they're at the center of a much larger debate about protection and free speech and who gets it.
These aren't police officers or soldiers.
Your business owners, your fathers, your sons, daughters.
These are civilians, members of the Lincoln Heights Safety and Watch Program. It's a duty.
Okay, let's go.
The duty, protecting their neighborhood, the majority black village of Lincoln Heights, Ohio. After neo-Nazis held a rally here last month, carrying rifles, waving swastikas, and hurling racial slurs, just moments before children were let out of school. At the time, law enforcement officials said the neo-Nazis did not break any laws, but an investigation by county prosecutors is ongoing. Weeks later, the KKK came with these flyers.
First African-American community above the Mason-Dixon line is that.
Safety and Watch Group spokesperson Durance Daniels says the police did not do enough, which was more chilling because the town was founded in the 1920s as a safe haven for black residents.
Lincoln Heights is our home. If somebody broke into your home, you call the police, and the police says, if they do it again, we haven't broken any laws, so we're just going to allow them to break into your home again. What would you do?
Are you worried at all that having a potentially armed response could just create more friction, create more danger?
I'll answer that by saying I've never felt safer as a black man in my community than I have right now.
The mayor of Evendale, which oversees the police force that responded that day, said in a statement to NBC News, "Our emphasis on de-escalation and public safety resulted in the incident's resolution without injuries to any of the persons involved." But residents here say they can't afford to wait. Every day, the Safety and Watch Group escorts children to school and patrols the streets.
Why do you all wear masks?
Those Nazis, we have reports of them finding our backgrounds, so we're not hiding ourselves from the residents, but we're protecting our family for what we're doing.
Man, oh man, oh man. First and foremost, before I get started with this lesson, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim, Ruach Wadash. Next, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone at Ruwell, and have taught me this truth, peace, and salutations unto the hopeful of that. Jake still don't get it, man. You know, still don't get it to this day. And Shalaki for my voice, you know, and everything. But I want to do this lesson here to show you, you know, this is a bunch of stuff that I could say about this here, you know, and I'm going to try to keep it into layman's terms. This is showing you that, you know, Esau is in rulership, Jake. See, Jake doesn't realize that we're under the curses, man. Right? We were brought over here, right? You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. We are under the curses. And primarily talk about the nation of Judah. Right? We were brought here in America to serve out servitude, man. Slavery. You know, but Jake think that, you know, they can use Esau's blessing, right, to stand up against them, man. Right? And this is not the way to go, man. Right? This is not the way to go. See, because when you try to be carnally minded, right, it leads to a certain place, Jake. Right? And also, on the other aspect, it's showing you, right, that Esau doesn't care about you. You saw the clip in the beginning, right, where it showed the cop. And by the way, this video here was uploaded by the brother Arrows of Indignation 144. Shalom, brother, you run across this video. But it's just showing you that, you know, Esau is in rulership, man. They don't care about you Jakes out there. You know, scriptures tell you to never trust your enemy. And also scriptures is telling you, right, that Revelation chapter 12, verse 12 and 12, or Revelation chapter 12, verse 12, you know, that he's ready to come down knowing that he have but a short time, man, with great wrath, roughly paraphrasing. You know, but you got guys like this right here think it's okay. You know, you can hear what they call themselves, black, you know, walking around the earth, you know, wearing ski masks, right, hugging on Esau's blessing, man. The gun is not yours, Jake. Your weapon is spiritual, you see? But, you know, again, just showing you the simplicity of our people here, man, right? And I roughly paraphrase a lot of scriptures in the beginning, and I'm going to grab them, man. All right, scriptures tell, matter of fact, let me grab this here, man. You know, I get it. You know, people out there, you know, well, I can protect myself. There's nothing wrong with having a gun, right? But just know that it's not going to deliver you, man. Right? This is the book of, I'm going to start here first. This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 26, and I'm going to start at verse 47. This is around the time, right, of the Pesach, man. Something that we're still in. You know, or actually we are in the Feast of Unleavened Bread, but we just had the Pesach, you know, the Passover. Anyway, St. Matthew chapter 26, verse 47, and reads, and while he yet spake, lo, right, Judas, one of the 12, came with him a great multitude with swords and staves from the chief priests and the elders of the people, right? We all know about this here. Right, verse 48, and it reads, now he that betrayeth him gave him a sign, saying, whomsoever I shall kiss, that same is he. Hold him fast, right? So Judas was ready to go up to the Lord, Yahawashi, and kiss him, man. Right? Verse 49, and forthwith he came to Yahawashi and said, hail, master, and kissed him. You see, that's the ultimate form of betrayal there, man. See, verse 50, and Yahawashi said it to him, friend, wherefore art thou come? Then came they and laid hands on Yahawashi and took him, right? And behold, one of them which were with Yahawashi stretched out his hand and drew his sword and struck a servant of the high priest and smote off his ear. You see that? So, you know, one of the disciples, right, pulled out his sword, man, right, and smote off the ear, man, of one of the high priest servants, right? This is what Yahawashi said. Verse of St. Matthew chapter 26, verse 52. And Yahawashi said it to him, put up again thy sword into its place. For all, here's the point, for all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword. You see that? And I want to bring this out here, man, because our people out there, man, that think that it's wise, right, to pick up guns. Don't you know Esau got helicopters and battleships and submarines that he can hit one button, right, and flatten a whole community, man? You know, so your guns, the point is, your guns are not going to save you, Jake. Right? It's Esau's blessings. Let me grab that real quick, and I'm gonna play some more of that video. Right? I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this tab here. Right? Let's read that in the book of where is that? Genesis. All right, and I'm gonna start here. This is the book of Genesis, and again, you have guys out there. Well, you can have a gun. You have your gun. My gun going. It's not gonna save you, man. That's the point. You got Jake sitting around the house, right, with a whole damn, you know, hundreds of guns and all that, thinking that they're gonna be straight during the time of Jacob's trouble. Don't you know that somebody can run in your house, right, and take your guns, man, and destroy you with your own guns? You see? So again, the gun, the modern day sword, which is the gun, is not your blessing. Let's prove that. It's the book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse 37. I'm going to start there. And the reason Isaac answered and said unto Esau, right? Esau is the so-called white man. Behold, I have made him thy Lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for a servant, and with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? Right? And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. That's right, man. Esau cried like a little female. You see? And it reads verse 39. And Isaac his father answered and said to him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth. This is why Esau went around the earth naming, you know, pretty much naming everything, man. Right? Yes, even Africa, Jake. All right? You don't believe me? Look it up. And it says, and of the dew of the heaven from above. Right? Here's the point. Verse 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live. You see that? So this is Esau's blessing, is the modern day sword. And shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion that thou shalt break the yoke from off thy neck. You see that? I want to bring this out here, man, because again, right, your blessing is not the sword, Jake. Not the sword at all. You see? So again, there's so much that I could say about this here, but I want to stick to the point here. Right, that again, man, your gun is not going to save you, man. It's not going. You see more and more guys. You need to go get a blicky. Yeah, I mean, you could go get a blicky, or I mean, you could do whatever you want to do with your money, right? But we're telling you that gun, the bullets, is not going to save you at all. Let's keep going here.
So we're not hiding ourselves from the residents, but we're protecting our family for what we're doing out here.
While many locals do support the security group, some, like business owner Eric Ruffin, say they wish the group wasn't needed.
We don't want to become what we hate. You know, we don't want to become a group of people that walk around feeling like we have a reason in America to have to protect ourselves.
And this community
Stand up.
is not backing down.
And they miss it.
You know, and those are the same people that sit out there and worship Christmas and holidays and, you know, and all of that, man. You know, so again, you brothers and you sisters out there, man, I mean, I must say it again, you know, you can have you a firearm, right? But it's not going to, because the scriptures tell you. See, Jake doesn't know about the curses, man. How we would go and want and need of all things from Esau. So the community, guys, I'm walking around, right, protecting my community. No, it's not your community, man. You are here as slaves, Jake. All right, and this is why we're telling you to wake up spiritually, man. But our people, they don't get it. And of course, you got these Edomites, you know, they ready to roll down, you know, having hate rallies and all. And then you got the officers, you know, giving them a hand. You know, we're going to go get your service dog. And then you got this guy here. All right.
Daniels says the police did not do enough, which was more chilling because the town was founded in the 1920s as a safe haven for black residents.
Going off. Safe haven for black residents. We are the Israelites, man. But, just show you that our people are just destroyed for a lack of knowledge. So I'm just, I may leave the link to this video here in the description box. All right. Let's go ahead and grab this here, man. This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 3, or it's like in chapter 10, verse 3. And it reads, "For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh." You see that? Why? It says, "For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal." You see that? And having a gun is a carnal weapon. It is. "But mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds." You see, so we're supposed to be leaning on Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, not leaning on, a bunch of guns, man. But, our people, they're very carnal, man. See? Let's go ahead and grab another one here. Right, I'm going to keep this lesson short. This is the book of, this is the book of Exodus, chapter 14. And I'm going to start here at verse 12, and it reads, is this not the word that we did tell thee in Egypt, saying," right? "Let us go, that we may serve the Egyptians, for it had been better for us to serve the Egyptians than that we should die in the wilderness," right? "And Moses said unto the people, Fear ye not, stand still." You see that? So you ain't supposed to be out here fearing, man. Right? "Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord, which he will shew to you today. For the Egyptians whom ye have seen today, ye shall see them again no more forever." You see that? And this is the time, right, that Moses led the Israelites, right, out of Egypt, man. Right? And the Egyptians were getting ready to get destroyed by being swallowed up by the water. Right? Let's keep going here, right? And it reads, Exodus chapter 14, verse 14. It reads, "For the Lord," right? "For the Lord shall fight for you." Doesn't say anything in here about an AK-47. Doesn't say anything in here about a Draco. Doesn't say anything in here about an AR-15, man. No. Exodus 14:14. "For the Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace." You see that? So the Lord gonna fight for us. You hold your peace, man. Now you got people out there that say, "Well, what was his name? Samson." You got somebody's, silly. With Samson, he had a jawbone and but it was ordained for the Lord to do that to show the Philistines and also the Israelites that the Lord does have power, man. You see, the Lord ain't ordained nobody out here to pick up a damn AR-15. I forget that one dude that tried to form that stupid militia group, and I want to say he's locked up now. Jam Master J or something like that. Yeah, man. Right, because the Lord wasn't behind that, man. All right, so the point is, brothers and sisters, man, you got to have faith in the Lord in these times. All right? Let's go ahead and grab another one here. I'm great land this plane. This is the book of Romans, chapter. Matter of fact, I'm going to start here first. I did have this pulled up. This is the book of Galatians, chapter 6, and I'm going to jump down here to verse 8 in the NLT, and it reads, those who live only to satisfy their own sinful nature will harvest decay and what? Death from that sinful nature. You see that? So if you, man, right, you want to be carnally minded and all that, it's not good, man. You see? Continuing on, but those who live to please the Spirit will harvest everlasting life from the Spirit. You see, and I want to read this here, man, because, you got to remain spiritual out there, man. You must. See? Let's go ahead and close out here. It's the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 5, and it reads, for they that are after the flesh do mind things of the flesh. You see, I just said that. But they are that in the Spirit, right? The things of the Spirit. See that? Verse 6 is the point. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. You see, so you got to be spiritual out here, man. I just wanted to, just do a quick response based off, this brother's here's video, that he uploaded and everything. You know, Jake walking around out there with guns, you know, thinking that it's going to help them and, you know, bring them salvation. And it's not, man. Right? Because again, you know, you have people out there, you know, weak individuals, you know, that'll say something like, you know, well, I can have my gun. And again, Esau got battleships and all tanks and all of that stuff, man. Right? To mow all that down. So the point is, be spiritual, Jake. See that? Try your best to be very spiritual in these times. I pray this lesson here was edifying to someone. And with that being said, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakah Kodash. Thanks double honors to the apostles, the elders, and bishops of Great Millstone. Till the next time I say, Shalom.